For new players, making money in car parking multiplayer can be very annoying and challenging. I've been playing car parking multiplayer for 69 years. I know a lot of strategies and tricks to get rich and make money quickly. Today, I'll be creating a new account, and by the time this video ends, I'll have earned $50 million. I promise you that if you watch this video to the end and copy and duplicate everything I do, you will also become rich.
Nice.
I'm fairly certain you're wondering what my strategy or game plan is. Well, here it is. I'll start by collecting gift boxes until I have $500,000. I'll then use that money to purchase a new car and design it. After that, I'll either sell the car or exchange it for a more valuable one. So let's get cracking, boys. If you've already collected all the gift boxes, then I recommend replaying the level 1 parking mission. Because if you were to replay the first level multiple times, you could earn $500,000 in less than 16 minutes, since they pay you $1,000 every 2 seconds.
A few moments later.
After collecting 30 gift boxes, we finally had $500,000, which means that it's now time to move into the second step of my game plan. Most players usually buy cars on the game store, but I don't recommend doing that. I suggest buying cars on a public server from other players, because they usually sell upgraded cars at a lower price than the price of a stock car. So let's go to the public servers, boys, and start looking for a car. I don't have any specific car in mind yet, so I'll just buy whatever car I feel like we can easily flip. So I've just arrived at the sales point, and there's only one car that's within our budget, the Toyota Supra MK4. But I won't buy it, because many players already own this car and will probably only buy the design from Fast and Furious, which is really hard to make, takes a lot of time, and would definitely cost more than $500,000. When buying a car to sell for a profit, I recommend buying hyper and sport cars, Porsche, McLaren, etc. After joining about 2 more servers, I finally saw a decent car being sold at a good price, a stock BMW 1 Series at $200,000. Normally, I wouldn't have bought this car, because on the game store it costs $97,000. But because it has a police siren, which costs real money, I had to buy it. Now, it only makes sense that I make a police design on this car since it has a police siren. I started off by changing the car color to black and then placing a white vinyl on the middle of the car on both sides. Now I'm going to add the police text somewhere in the center of the white vinyl. I made the first layer of the text orange and bold, and the second layer was black and not bold. Now, below the police text, we're going to add a slightly small gray emergency text. And last but not least, we're going to add a white 911 text on top of the rear wheel. Add some specular color and make the reflections black so the car looks shiny. This is what the car now looks like after doing all the necessary customizations.
Damn!
I added a police license plate, fixed the suspension, made the wheels bigger, changed rims color to white, and I also changed the windows color to black. Woo! In total, I spent $13,875 designing this car, and now we're left with $306,125.
Baba Booey.
Now, I didn't do any performance upgrades because people don't really care about the horsepower if the design is good. Just remember, boys, that the main objective is to spend as little money as possible designing the car and sell it for as high as possible. Before we carry on with the video, I want to thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate each and every one of you boys. We've just reached 44,000 subscribers. We're almost halfway the journey to 100K. With that being said, if you're still watching, comment W so I know who the real channel supporters are.
W's in the shot.
All right, boys, so I've just got to sales and I'm going to sell this car for $8 million. After listing the car for sale, I stayed on this server for about 20 minutes and nobody bought the car. I then realized a bit later that the server was filled with broke players who were also probably trying to make money. So then, I left the room and changed to Russian servers because they're rumored to have richer players. And I kid you not, literally about 2 minutes after I listed the car for sale, someone bought it.
Baba Booey.
After that quick sale, I now have $8.3 million. And by the way, boys, the reason I sold that car for $8 million is because when you have above $5 million, the game will put you on servers with richer players, whom are probably hackers or have been playing the game for a really long time. Since we've sold the BMW, we now gotta go look for a new car, boys. I decided to go back to English servers, and the room was literally full of hackers and rich players. There was even a guy selling a premium BMW M4 for $1.5 million. But I didn't buy it. Instead, I bought this Honda Civic Type R for $600K. Because I could think of some pretty cool design ideas, and I noticed that it had body kits that cost coins. And not to mention that the car was maxed out to 757 horsepowers. Okay, boys, so I finally finished designing the car, and this is how it turned out. Let me know in the comments section what you'd rate this car out of 10. In total, I spent $580,000 on this design. And now we have around $7.1 million left, which means we'd have to sell this car for $43 million to get to our goal of $50 million, which is 100% doable and wouldn't be surprised if we get a buyer on this server. Anyways, let's just hope that someone buys it and we don't have to go to another server. And that is exactly how you can get 50 million by selling designed cars in car parking multiplayer, boys. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay sexy, boys. Peace.